Hey everybody, welcome to your beautiful table. Today we're going to talk about NEST Fragrances White Camellia candle, so stay tuned. Thanks everybody for coming on back. If you're new to the channel, know that Your Beautiful Table is a website all about helping you make your tables beautiful, including home fragrance, tabletop decor, china, glassware, linens, all that kind of fun stuff. So if you like that kind of thing, consider subscribing. I'm pointing down to the subscribe button. Also, stay tuned to the end of the video because I share with you at the end how to be entered to win free candle stuff. So hang in there. All right, before I jump into the review of NEST Fragrances White Camellia candle, I wanted to say, y'all, I'm sorry, life got busy. I haven't brought you a video in a while, but I've got a ton of things to share with you here that I've been burning through the month of January and February. I'm not going to do them all in this video, but I wanted to get them out so you would be able to see what you'll see in upcoming videos. You'll probably see me in this same outfit because I'm going to record them one after the other. So sorry if you get bored with my ensemble. All right, let's jump into the NEST Fragrances White Camellia candle. So I don't think this candle is for sale any longer at the NEST website. So they may have discontinued it. I am not sure. But you can find it online in a variety of places. Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom, a variety of other places online, and it is a fun one to pick up, especially if you like floral fragrances. So I got the NEST Fragrances 8.1 ounce classic candle. It's a 1-wick candle. It offers 50 to 60 hours of burn time, and I think it was around $42, something like that. I'll put a link below so you can check it out for yourself. The NEST candles right now come in this the classic candles come in this matte box that has, it's branded and has great presentation on all sides. So it's matte black with coordinating colors. This is a nice little pink crosshatch design in these wavy zigzags. And then it's got this nice ribbon in the branding that's glossy right here. It may be hard to see, but the ribbon is, and I say ribbon, I'm using air quotes here, but the ribbon is glossy, whereas this is matte, but it looks like a ribbon that's been wrapped on the package. So it almost looks good enough to give like this. Now, it's got a glossy front here where it says NEST Fragrances and the candle label, and then it's a little bit glossy on the back when it talks about the instructions for the candle and a little bit more about the candle. The bottom of the box just has all of the warnings and legal stuff. Now, when you get your candle, you'll open it up and you'll see that it's matte black on the inside, and then it's got a wax-coated cardboard like a corrugated cardboard protector in there that your candle just fits down in there. So it's a nice overall package when you're giving this as a gift. It's definitely a step up, from those candles that don't even have a box. This feels like a gift you can give. Just drop it into a gift bag, wrap it up. It's almost a cube. It's like a little rectangular box. But hey, it's easy to wrap. Like these solid boxes are easy to wrap, and then you don't have to track down a box. Now, when you take the candle out, it comes in a glass votive that's clear and frosted glass in these stripes, and this is just sort of the NEST look. And what I love about this is that there's not a lot of branding or labels on it, and that means it can fit into any decor. So if you don't like the labels that come on other candles, so like Bath & Body Works has labels, and they become very specific. Or, here's a Village candle. It's great. It's got these they're peonies on the front of this label, but it might not match with your decor. The cool thing about the NEST ones is it doesn't have a label and will fit in any decor. And there's a little bit of branding way down here, down at the bottom, and that's it. And so it's got a really classy look. Traditional decor, plop this in. Contemporary decor, plop this in. Modern decor, plop this in. So it will fit with whatever kind of theme that you've got going on at your home. So that's one of the things that I like about it. Also, the frosted with the clear glass adds this element as the candle burns down. It adds this fun light element. There's some play of light against the wall or against the surrounding elements, more than just like a plain clear glass or just frosted. And so I just think that this really works. They've hit on a winning concept. So this is, again, a 1-wick candle, and you can see it was a creamy white wax. It's a soy wax blend. Y'all, so This candle performed really well. It did burn 50 to 60 hours, and it just kept going and going and going. I babied this candle, so I would only let it burn. It says only to let it burn like a particular number of hours. It says, allergies. Okay. Remove from the box before burning, duh. Center and trim wick to a 1/4 inch before each lighting. Never burn more than 3 or 4 hours at a time. So I had been burning the Nest bamboo candle, and I got a little bit of soot on the Votive. Let me show you that. So the first candle that I burned this winter was this Nest bamboo, which may be a favorite. And oh, so good. And you can see it got soot there on the Votive. And so that was the only drawback for that candle. And so I wanted to see maybe if I kept it from burning so much that it wouldn't get as much soot, and that's what it did. So 3 to 4 hours burn time each time, and then I trimmed the wick, was really conscientious about it, and it just had really great performance. So this candle, I would say, is probably, in terms of fragrance intensity and throw, a 9. And even on cold, when I'm standing here, even after burning it, it's got a beautiful fragrance. So if you place it on an end table or a nightstand, you can smell this candle and enjoy it like a pretty full fragrance experience just on cold. And then when you light the candle, it relatively quickly forms a wax pool. It probably takes about 45 minutes for a full wax pool to melt and to form. That's one of the drawbacks, is it's not an instant on kind of candle. You know, there's some candles, especially 2 or 3 wick candles, that will melt the wax really quickly. This one is one that takes a little bit longer for the wax pool to form, but it begins to put out fragrance really quickly. But for that full fragrance experience, it takes about an hour for the first time that you burn the candle. Subsequent burns, I found that it wasn't as long, but you want to let it burn so that there's a complete wax pool on the top. Otherwise, these candles, the 1 wicks from Nest, have a tendency to tunnel, and you don't want it to tunnel because you want to get the full, you know, like wax experience. And so you can see this one burned really cleanly. This bamboo candle, it has a little bit more residue on the sides, but still burned really cleanly. Now, these are designed to put themselves out when it's about a 1/4 inch of wax down at the bottom. And so I got a lot of, like, there's no way for us to get that in there just to stay safe. So great fragrance intensity and throw. It filled, I have like a 2-story sort of great room space, and it fills that space. It does not knock you out, but if you had it in a smaller room, like in a powder room or a bathroom, or if you have it in a smaller living room or smaller space, this single wick classic candle might be too intense. If there is such a thing. So you may want to come down to a Votive. One of the things I'm thinking about doing is getting a reed diffuser in the bamboo fragrance, so that I can put that in the powder room. I can control with the number of bamboo sticks, the number of reeds out of the diffuser, can control the fragrance intensity, and I think it will moderate a little bit. Plus, I'm out of line of sight in the bathroom sometimes, or like in the powder room, and so that will help be super safe. You know, the worst thing is to like have somebody burn their hair in the powder room because it like got near a candle. So that's the route I'm probably going to take. Fragrance blend. So this one is a beautiful floral. I definitely would buy it again. There's a hint of musk in this that is so fun. So it says a white floral bouquet of fresh camellia, wisteria, and Indonesian jasmine, which are intermingled with crisp notes of white tea and amber. So the musk might be that amber note that I'm smelling, which creates a nice base, but it's not knock you out amber. I just don't love it when amber gets so strong. Camellia, wisteria, lovely, lovely fragrances. Now, these don't smell like flowers out in the wild. So it is the essence of it. I mean, the sort of the idea of it. And so white floral, it can be a little bit heady. So if you don't like a heady floral, this might not be for you. But it is just a really excellent, fresh, clean floral, with soft powdery notes that help take the edge off the white floral. White floral sometimes can be super crisp and in your face, and so that softer edge of the amber, and I'm doing like this, helps to make it a little bit powdery and softer. So overall, the fragrance blend, if you like a floral, this is a great one. It almost is like a women's perfume. I can definitely see how this would be a personal care item or something like a lotion or a eau de toilette or something like that. So the fragrance blend is phenomenal. The fragrance performance and throw is great. Not a lot of downsides for this candle. It just doesn't, like, I would love for it to be able to afford to burn it every day. You know you've made it when you don't have to worry about the price of a luxury candle and you can just let them burn all the time. Wouldn't that be so lovely? Like that, it would be so great. Just, you know, be in a place where you can like burn a luxury candle all the time. It's just like retirement, or like you hit the jackpot. That's where all my money would go if I win the lottery. So in a recap, the NEST Fragrances White Camellia candle is definitely one you should check out. You can find it online. It comes in this beautiful votive. It has a wonderful fragrance experience, and so I would encourage you, especially those of you who are floral lovers, to try it out. Oh, I meant to mention this when we were talking about performance. No soot or smoke. Like, kept the wick trimmed, no soot or smoke. I mean, like, there's a little bit of soot, but you can see how it controlled it much better this time when I was really paying attention. Definitely no smoke as the candle burned. We have reached the end of the video, and I promised you details about how you can win free candle stuff, and so you need to sign up for our newsletter, which is below. I use a newsletter as a mailing list. I don't spam you. In fact, it's time for me to send a newsletter out. I haven't for a couple weeks. So sign up for the newsletter, and I use the newsletter mailing list as our drawing. I draw names when our website and YouTube channel reach particular milestones. So be entered to win. Don't put a spammy email in there because I need to be able to reach you in order to tell you that you've won. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us for this review of NEST Fragrances White Camellia candle. I have enjoyed it and I hope you have too. Give us a thumbs up and we'll see you next time.